Hey Gifted Gang, it's your girl Dreona Zhané, and I'm back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber or you just been stalking my page, I missed you. Today is Fragrance Friday, and I'm super excited to be dropping this video with you guys because this is all about Kayali. Y'all already know, Mona, my girl in my head, that's like my best friend. I love her. I love her YouTube videos. She's so sweet. But I gotta rank her fragrances. I talk about them here and there in various fragrance videos. I talk about the brand a lot on TikTok, but I have not really went in depth with y'all. So I gotta do that. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video and hit that notification bell so you'll be updated. And if you want to know about Kayali and what she does for me, just keep on watching. I'm rating the fragrances from least to best, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, open and transparent. I love Kayali. I love everything that the brand stands for, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. No matter how much I love a brand, no matter how much money a brand pays me, no matter how much a brand does great things, I'm never going to lie to you guys about how the products work, how they use, how they smell. I'm never going to do that. So with that being said, I'm going to start off with Citrus 08, and y'all see I have the sample size, and yeah, I'm only going to keep this sample size once it's gone. I probably won't even finish it, and that's because I don't like it. Yeah. I know a lot of people do, but this girl does not. And that's simply because I don't like citrus fragrances. That's the only, I swear, if it did not have that grapefruit note in it, because bergamot doesn't bother me and it does have bergamot in the opening. If it didn't have the grapefruit note in it, I probably would enjoy it. But I don't like lemon. I don't like grapefruit. I just don't like that sour note, especially when it's sitting right on top of your skin. And I really couldn't get it past to let it dry down long enough to see if I like the dry down. But that opening was just too tart for me. So other than that, that's literally the only fragrance that I have something negative to say. The rest of them I love, but they all can be number one. All right, next I have Eating Juicy Apple 01. This is their newest fragrance. And let me tell you, honey, she is a snack. She is fruity, and y'all who really know me, I know I say I love gourmands, but I may love fruity scents a little bit more. I don't know. But this just is very nostalgic. It does give me body mist vibes, like Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret. But it's not bad, not in a bad way. Ooh, y'all, this apple, oh my, like the first thing you smell is the apple. It literally just grabs you right in the face. It smells so good, y'all. That apple, and then it has the lychee right behind it. Yes. And you do get a little tartness, just a little bit. It's not as bad as Citrus 01. Citrus 08, but yeah, you do get a little grapefruit, and then as it dries down, you get the vanilla and some berry notes. And then when you get to the last of the last, when it's just almost a skin scent, you get that sugary vanilla. Beautiful scent, perfect for the spring and summer. It matches my outfit. So beautiful. I love this. But I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, only because it doesn't last long. If it lasts long, it would probably be a 7.5 or an 8. But yeah, I think this is a safe blind buy. So beautiful, smells so yummy. Get your hands on Eating Juicy Apple. Oh, before I forget, y'all, make sure y'all watch the entire video because I got some tea. I got some tea to spill, and y'all gonna love it. But the next fragrance that I have is going to be Deja Vu White Flower 57. And the reason why that I am ranking this number 7 is because it's not a year-round fragrance. If you watched my video last week, and I'll put it in the description bar or up top, when I first sampled this and tested it, I didn't like it because of the tuberose. It just, whew, that tuberose was way too sharp. And I took notes. So it opens up with sweet nectarine and pear, and then you just smell tuberose. Like, I couldn't get past the tuberose. It dries down to a white floral. I really enjoyed the opening, but I hated the dry down. And it kind of smelled like an older woman to me. But then I tested again last week, and it smelled so beautiful on my skin. And I was like, okay, maybe it was just because I sprayed it at the wrong time of year, because I love this now. Yeah. So honestly, if it was a year-round fragrance, this would probably be in my top 4, because right now, as of this week, it's in my top 4. But because it doesn't last as long, I had to bump her down to number 7. So I really think this is a beautiful fragrance for spring. I really feel very light and free when I wear this. And I'll put the notes of every fragrance up here on the side for you guys, just so you can have a little bit of more accuracy. But I feel like during the summer and spring, she would be a great safe blind buy. I honestly think all of Kayali's fragrances are, no mind, they're not all safe blind buys. I'll get into that in a second. All right, coming in at number 6, I have Elixir 11. Now, this is so unique. This is not a safe blind buy, so I'm gonna tell y'all that right now, that she ain't for everybody. Y'all can sit here and smell this all day. It smells so good. If I could rate the Disney princesses by fragrance, I would rate Snow White wearing this. You can literally see Snow White wearing this. Very sophisticated, a little timid, minds her own business and doesn't bother anyone, but mainly because it has that apple opening. This, I always said that this was a juicy red apple until we actually got juicy red apple, but it has that beautiful rose and the lychee. Now this also kind of reminds me of Ralph Lauren's Beyond Romance in the dry down, because they both have rose and vanilla, and I often layer those two together because of that, because I want that to stick out in the dry down, because I love rose and I definitely love vanilla. But this not a safe blind buy, but if you do wear her, please wear her well. And look at that, Kayali has the best atomizers, and you can't tell me anything less than that. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. So beautiful. All right, coming in at number 5 is Must 12. I only have the roller ball. This is really, really nice. This is a unique musk. It's not like a musk where it just instantly sticks to your skin and you can't smell anything else. It does have a bit of depth to it. It's very clean. It has some sweetness with the jasmine and the vanilla. Oh my goodness. Like, this is like a skin scent with love. Yeah. It does have a woody, powdery dry down, and I definitely would use this for layering. Like, I want to, it's like every time I smell a Kayali fragrance, I want to put it on each one on my body. I just don't know what, I done ran out of body to spray. Y'all. I got to get a bottle of this. I need a bottle of this in my life, because I kind of used quite a bit of that up. I need to get the bottle. But overall, it's a great fragrance. It has character to it, but it doesn't do too much. So that's why I ranked her at number 5. She doesn't do too little, but she doesn't do too much. She does just what she needs to do. Excellent, and I mean excellent for layering. Love it. All right, y'all gonna think something wrong with me for rating this where I rated it, and it's just because I have a story to tell. Okay, so it's Vanilla 28. Y'all would have thought she would have been number 1 as much as I talked about her. You would have thought maybe she was number 2 if she couldn't be number 1, but she's number 4. And that's because kind of the same reason with Deja Vu White Flower. When I first sprayed it, I was like, what? This is not how everyone said. Like when people were describing Vanilla 28, I had like super high hopes. I was like, oh yeah, this is about to be my signature scent because I love gourmands. But then when I sprayed, I said, no. But it was the sample that I sprayed. I was like, this is overhyped. I smell the bakeryness and the vanilla, the booziness. I smell all that. But it just didn't do it for me. And for some odd reason, I was just felt the urge to buy the full-size bottle. Yeah, I didn't like the sample, but I bought the full-size bottle. Yeah, even with the roller ball, I gotta see something. I still have the sample, but I don't feel like getting up to get it. I gotta know. I just feel like they smell different. They literally do, y'all. Like, that's so crazy. I didn't like the sample. I bought the roller ball because it also had a must 12 on the other end of it. I didn't like the roller ball, and I still bought the full size bottle. I am thankful that I did, because this doesn't smell like neither the sample or the roller ball, the travel size. But yeah, like, that is so crazy. They don't smell the same. Like, they smell the same, but they don't smell the same. This smells yummy. Now, I will say, I cannot spray this too close to my skin because I get choked out. That brown sugar, no, the vanilla is like so sharp in this, it can choke you out. So if you have to hold your nose or something. But this is beautiful. I layer this with everything. I have a little dent in it because I've been trying to hold off, because y'all buy her up. You know how long it took me to get this? It took me a long time. So I feel like she belongs at number 4. Now, my opinion may change in a different season, but today, March, whatever today is, March or something, she works as number 4. And number 3 is going to be Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21. And y'all, if you watched my video last week, I said I was going to buy the full-size bottle, but I'm not supposed to be spending money. So, Mona, if you see this, I need a full-size bottle of this. I love this. It smells so good. The coconut, the honeysuckle in the opening, like, it just makes me feel so free. That's literally how I can describe Utopia Vanilla Cocoa. Freedom. It's literally vacation in a bottle. That honeysuckle and the coconut in the opening, then you get that jasmine, so soft and subtle right there in the middle, then it dries down to vanilla. Y'all, I can't get enough of this. This may be number 2 tomorrow. Ooh, oh my goodness, it smells so good. Okay, listen. When I close my eyes and I think about Utopia, I'm literally running through the sand right into the ocean, spinning around in circles, and then some fine man come and swoop me, just like the movies. Just some fine man come and swoop me up and just hug me tight. That's literally what that gives me. It smells so beautiful. One thing, listen, Mona, I know it took you 21 tries to get this the way that you wanted to get it. But I'm so glad that you did. You didn't stop on the first try, the second, the 22nd, you didn't stop. You kept it going until you perfected this, and you perfected this, honey. You perfected this. Whew. Yeah. And this is safe blind by my opinion. Anybody can go buy this and like it. If you don't like it, I'm sorry for your nose. Number 2, y'all. I talk about her all the time. And that is Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25. Listen, honey. If you watched my Valentine's video, you already know how I feel. This is a baddie in a bottle. This is Auntie got money in the bank. She ain't safe to blind by. I just kind of choked myself, spraying it too close to my nose. But she is not safe to blind by. She don't play games. I already say that. I say it all the time. You gotta mean who you are and know who you are. You have to be strong in yourself to wear this. Okay? You just have to. You gotta be bold. You have to wear heels. You gotta be a heel lover. Sophisticated. All that good stuff. So let me run down my little notes. You gonna smell some pink pepper, honey. It's in the name. It's sharp right there. You're gonna smell the pink pepper. Now, as it dries down, you get some ambery rose, and it's very beautiful. There's like 2 different roses. I think Bulgarian and May rose. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna put the roses, the notes on the side. But yeah, it kind of reminds me, and I've said this in my previous video, of Dior's Oud Chiffon. However, it doesn't have that oud, and this is sweeter. Yeah, this is good. And I rated this a 8 out of 10. I may have to bump it up to a 10 out of 10. But I just love this. I don't know how it ended up being number 2. It's just, I reach for this a lot. I really do. Yeah, I love it. You have not figured out by now what number 1 is. Honey, I'm here to tell you, baby. Whew. She makes me feel like that girl. Yes, invite only Amber 23 does. I feel like the rich auntie with no kids. I feel like the rich auntie with all the money that buys all the gifts. I feel like the sexiest woman on the planet Earth. Y'all. I cannot get enough of this. And I don't know why I don't have... I got the big size of Vanilla 28, the one fragrance that I just wasn't feeling. But I got the... 1.7 ounce of this. I'm definitely getting the big bottle of this. But y'all, when I say I had never smelled anything like this when I first got the Discovery set, I like smelled everything, and when I smelled this, like I literally like laid out on my bed and I said, whoa, this right here is everything. Let me pull my notes up so I can see, like, I'm describing it to y'all, but I want to be as accurate as possible from my initial spray. It was love at first sniff. It was my favorite. It's sexy, oody, ambery. It has that sour cherry and a bit of honey and cinnamon. And the honey, I think, is what really has me addicted to this, because I'm new to collecting fragrances. I've only been collecting fragrances for about a year, but this was the first fragrance with honey that I had ever smelled. So it was something different, but it just did something to me. And the cinnamon kind of rounds it up. What this really smells like to me, if you've ever smelled, I used to say angel share until I smelled this, but if you've ever smelled Killian's Back to Black, if Killian's Back to Black and Lost Cherry by Tom Ford, if they had a baby, that would be this right here. But I'm going to take it a little step further. I recently got Montel's Honey Oud. These smell exactly the same, but this is more masculine. It has that leather note, but these would be sisters. Now, I wouldn't say they're dupe because they're kind of like the same price, so... yeah, But this, baby, I will forever have this one in my collection. Like, if I only could pick one Kayali fragrance that I could keep in my collection forever, it would be this. But I think it would also be Utopia. Honestly, truly. But y'all, I can't get enough of this. Mona, thank you for taking your time 23 times to make sure you perfected this for me. I can't speak for anybody else, but thank you for making this for me. This is so beautiful. I don't think that I would consider this a safe blind buy. I hear a lot of people say mixed things about this, but I feel like if you are into gourmands and you love honey, you will really love this. This is so beautiful. And it does have a hint of chocolate. You can kind of get that in the dry down. Y'all, like, I literally just want to spray this, but I've already done that with like literally every fragrance. I'm probably about to, I smell like Kayali right now in a good way. That was my ratings for all of Kayali's fragrances. I really hope you enjoyed me and all of my extra. But here's the tea, y'all. Let me put y'all on. Let me put y'all on. Let me put y'all on. So, if you watched one of Mona's videos that she posted last week or the week before last, she did like a little rating fragrances and prices with her husband. Go Mona, congrats. And her friends, y'all. She snuck in that she has a new Kayali fragrance. Yes, she didn't show a picture. She didn't tell you what it was, but she did hint that there's a new Kayali fragrance in the works. So you heard it from me second. She told y'all first, but I'm relaying the information for you guys. So that's all, guys. Let me know what y'all are wearing today. I'm wearing everything Kayali. What are y'all wearing today? Let me know. But yeah, make sure that you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next video.